This is Property Talk with WORIN Nigeria. This is Property Talk with WORIN Nigeria.
Yeah, good afternoon, this beautiful afternoon, and to all our listeners out there, if you're just tuning in, this is Armed Forces Radio 107.7, your number one military radio. We are here again with your number one radio show tag Property Talk. Property Talk is brought to you by WORIN Nigeria. WORIN Nigeria is a platform that connects you to artisans and beauty professionals in the building industry. If you actually want to know more about WORIN, just go to our handles on all the social media. We are at WORIN Nigeria, WORIN Nigeria on YouTube, WORIN Nigeria on Facebook, WORIN Nigeria on X, WORIN Nigeria on Instagram, and so on and so forth, even on TikTok. We are actually live. If you want to see us live on the show, you want to comment, you want to see those that are behind the mic this afternoon, you can actually follow us on Facebook. We are live on Facebook. We are live on our page on TikTok. We are live on YouTube. Actually, we have some guests in the house this morning. Before I introduce them, please, if you are with your Android phone or with your iOS, just go to our social media handle. Try and share the live. Let somebody gain from this conversation we are trying to have. And I want to say this: if you are actually a young engineer out there, you are a young businessman out there, please come close to the radios, to your radio set, because this conversation, this discussion is going to profit you. And actually, if you're actually an investor too, please come close, because we're going to be giving some expo of some product we are having at hand. We're going to be doing some property alert. You're going to be hearing some from the horse's mouth by himself, so that you can actually seize that opportunity to actually dive into what we have in stock for you. Get it straight. If you call our youngest developer in the house, if you call in and you actually call in while we are on this program, there's going to be a preference for you. There's going to be a preference for you. A better discount is going to be given to you, and a preferential treatment is going to be given to you. So please come close to your radio set, because we are about to dissect what we have today. I'm not going to do a lot of introduction. I want them to introduce themselves by themselves. Okay. I think I'm so familiar with Engineer Mujahid Haruna. I want him to introduce himself before I go to the next business tycoon by my left. So, Engineer Musaib, I want to say welcome to our show. Please, can you tell us about yourself?
Okay, thank you very much. Good afternoon, Nigerians. My name is Mujahid Haruna Garba. I am a civil engineer. I'm from Gombe State. I was raised here in Abuja. I did my primary, secondary education all here before I went abroad to pursue my tertiary education, my undergraduate in civil engineering. After which I came back to Nigeria for my youth service and started working in the construction industry. I have worked with a few construction companies and some real estate firms as well. I think those are the things that inspired me to go into real estate myself. So basically,
yeah. Engineer Mujahid, I know you. You know, it's been long we know each other, and I want to say this for record purpose. Then when I was the father saddled me with the responsibility. This is what we're going to do. That is exactly what they are going to do. When they say, this is what I'm coming up for you, that is what they are going to do. I want to commend that trait that you people have, and I want to say it's best.
So my name is Ahmed Jamil Abdullahi. I'm from Gombe State.
Gombe. Please listen. Oh, you are from what state?
Same state.
You are from there. They are from Gombe. So if you are from Gombe and you are listening to us, please come close. There are openings for you. Please open your ear, open your eyes, open your mind very well. Sometimes what people have at the back of their mind is that, every outside guy, every person from the north are bureau the change. They are fully into business and all that. There are many of them that are rich, or there are many of them that are as in well-experienced engineer. Can you go ahead with your introduction? Don't let me obstruct
like
you.
I said, my name is Ahmed Jamil Abdullahi. I'm from Gombe State. I was born and brought up in Lagos, with my primary in Lagos, with my secondary school in Zaria, with international relations. So it's two different things entirely. So with the coachings from our MD and Engineer Mujahid himself, I got to learn, and that was how I.
All right. I think he gave me some of your profile. He said you are the brain behind most of their selling. You are a businessman. And from all indication, you schooled in, you were born in Lagos. You can speak Yoruba fluently. You understand little. All right. Okay. You grew up in Lagos. You schooled in Zaria. You are from Gombe. Right? You are from Gombe, and I'm an engineer, I'm a realtor, I'm a real estate developer too. So I have the knowledge. And most times when I see so many people call me how can I be? I have so many other persons that I'm actually mentoring now, that I'm mentoring into the real estate space, and I want to steer them up. That is why I said I'm going to bring one of the youngest engineers. First of all, I before I forget, for all our listeners out there, he just did his wedding last week. So officially, I want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
He's the latest angle in the house now. He's the latest. You're married, sir.
Oh,
Yeah.
Probably by December.
All right. He said by December, but he is married. So I want to tell you how young they are here, and they are actually young youth, vibrant youth, and they are doing well in their spaces. Okay, that will take us straight to my first question. I'm going to be throwing the question to the both of you. You're going to answer briefly, then he's going to round it up on his own part. My first question is: you've told us about yourself. What inspired you? What inspired you to choose the real estate as a career or a path? What inspired you?
When I started all this here, I didn't. Construction was not my thing. In fact, when I joined my brother, I told him that, look, I don't understand all this. Just give me any other thing to do, because I don't know what to do. He said, look, Jamilu, calm down. I will walk you through it. And by the grace of God,
You will catch up.
I will catch up. Yeah, but in fact, I didn't even start with marketing and all. It was procurement, logistics. Go here, go there, buy this, talk to this person, talk to that person, buy from this person, buy from that person, and all. So with time, I think for like 2 years, that was what I was doing, and still I was still trying to see how I would move from procurement to marketing. So I think 2 years down the line, I just told him that, okay, look, I'm ready. I want to change departments. I want to go to marketing, and that was how I started. So for like a year now, I've been doing marketing, sold out some properties.
So I worked with them for about 2 years, and I really got inspired by how their
Started out some properties and blew up and all.
yes.
They are giving guys kudos for training. This one, I'm giving him a courage. I think from all indication, that company, that real estate company, inspired you and gave you the strength that you can actually. What's the name of your company?
The name of our company is Reliance Investment.
Reliance Investment. Reliance Investment. Okay, I will give a room. I know the first time I spoke to you it's about 7 years ago.
Yeah.
7 to 6 years ago.
Yes. About
When
2020.
2020 thereabout. Okay, when you guys started the real
First-
estate, the first
the
project.
first
The
development.
first project was where?
It was in Gadwa.
Is it Gadua or Lokogoma?
It's in Gadwa.
Okay,
Access.
Gadwa
Yeah,
district.
It's in Gadwa district. Yes.
Okay,
It's just
okay. I
around
think
the
it's
Lokoma
that
center.
same property behind them. Who stay within Alanda
Yes.
Rokogoma as is.
Yes.
Okay, you started that project when?
We started that project in 2020, and it was completed in 2021.
Okay.
And as of today, it's completely sold out, and we have people living
Occupying the
occupying
property now.
all the buildings. Yeah. So
How many units?
when you came to the site the
Yes.
first time, we had sold out 2, and so by the time we got to the shell, that's the maybe semi-finished
Finished,
stage
yeah.
of the project.
The advanced shell.
Yeah, advanced shell. We had sold out 4 units.
Okay.
We had sold out 4, so we were left with only 1, which also got sold out after completion. After the whole project was completed.
The project took you how many years?
It took about a year.
A year.
Yeah.
Wow, very very fast.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
how did you navigate? What were the biggest challenge you faced when starting out? What are those biggest challenges? That was your first project.
Yes.
What are those biggest challenge you faced while you're trying to set up?
Honestly, it was from one challenge to another. From the inception, from the design phase, we had, because it was a low density plot, so we could only build for 3 families. We had to go through the development control and maybe pay some fees and change the
Land use
land
or
use,
this? Okay.
yes, to a medium density land. We did that, and we got to do about 5 units there. So that was from design phase. Yeah. So initially we weren't even aware of the land
The
use,
land,
the low density
yeah,
thing.
the high
So we
density.
had designed for 5 units, taking it to
Development
for
control
approval.
before they
Bounce
bounce
it
back
We redesigned, made it
to
3
meet up with
to
the
meet up with the
standard and all that.
Yes, and all that. After that, we tried to secure our funds that we could at least get the project
So a starting
to,
stage.
yeah, to a good stage. And before, I think, early on, one of our, I think he's sort of family. Yeah, he keyed in. He saw we had a good thing going on. Because one of the things I noticed in a lot of real estate that I had maybe gone around to see was maybe the use of maybe spaces. Some real estate companies give you like tight spaces and all that, not very functional spaces. So we tried as much as possible, because our partner, our lead, the MD, is an architect.
Okay.
So we could always put our heads together and come up with very viable solutions to work around
Space
with
management.
Space management.
All right. I saw your project, and I must actually give kudos, because most of the clients I brought to you, they gave kudos when we came for inspection. Why? Because your most of the projects that you guys are doing are luxury. The space there are luxury, are not just UK, the kind of UK style kind of house whereby when you stand up from your bed, the next place you see is toilet. Actually, they are spacious. Okay. We said, since you joined them, what are your challenges? What are those challenges you faced? You're procuring, as you said. What are those challenges you faced?
So when I started out, the whole procurement situation, I didn't understand it. It was go to this market, Jamilo, call this person, call that person. Now you call someone that you need some material.
Yeah.
He will tell you he has. Now on getting there, you will not find that he doesn't have. He will not take it to another person. Now I'm burning fuel all the way from
the town to
town
Dede,
down to
probably by
Dede
design
or
Dede.
down to Kubo. Now you're picking me from Dede again, you're taking me to another place. It's time consuming, and I'm on the clock. Do you get? And then now, when 2 years down the line, like I said, when I moved to marketing. Now, when it comes to marketing, it's a different ball game entirely. Now, you want to convince a client to get a property here, and when you bring the client, you need to convince him,
Do all you can to
do all you can for him to get that property. Now, when you're talking to when you're trying to talk to the client to convince him in getting your property, you need to be straightforward. You can't stutter. You can't stutter. You need to be straightforward. This is it. This is it. This is what I have. If you stutter, your own, you just see you as an unserious person. So whenever I'm going to meet someone to get a property, I'll make sure that whatever it is, I do my homework. Whatever it is, it's steady, and I put it out there.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You can hear there are so many challenges from the onset. Just as our engineer said, there are so many challenges. You from the design stage down to the finishing stage is actually sometimes you do for some clients. Some clients who I remember then you are selling
Yes.
advanced carcass, and some clients finishing is as probably on request. When a client says, okay, finish for me,
Yeah.
I'll pay this. Okay, you go ahead and finish. Also. So what are your takes on finishing? On finishing, what are your takes? As an engineer, I'm an engineer too.
Yeah.
We want to finish. Everybody has his own taste, and that is why the real estate, the developers always want to give you carcass.
Yes.
They'll give you advanced carcass, finish the outside, and they'll want you to finish the inside to your taste.
To your taste.
Yeah. Now, from all indication, how do you navigate that? Because I know you finish one or two for some of those clients.
Yes.
So how did you navigate that?
So, like you said, it was mostly on request, because when a client comes to your site and sees you doing even and there is this misconception of, okay, let's just build, we'll plaster will fix it, so you find very like maybe the block not aligned. The choking of the block rough and all that. So these things actually cost you, because a client would come to your site, the moment he sees
The
the way you build, he won't even be convinced that you can give him good finishing. So they saw the level of our
Professionalism you people deploy,
yes,
building.
in the construction aspect, in the shell aspect of the building, and they were very much convinced to say, okay, go on and finish this building for us, and we could always